in front of them, and Broadway Star from the Nicky Richards stable backed into favourite at 3-1.
And they're off. Just over 2 miles in front of them for the Tyne Rivers Trust National Hunt Flat Race in the early stages. First to show is Dark Gentleman. Dark Gentleman clear by half a dozen lengths in the early stages to Gino. Then comes Inspector Frost and Fine Parchment, then Broadway Star. Instant Shot next in the field as they make their way to the far end of the back straight. And Dark Gentleman going into clear lead. Leads by a good dozen lengths to Gino in second as they come out to the far side. And Inspector Frost towards the outside. Fine Parchment, then Instant Shot and Broadway Star. They're followed by Pentaran. Then comes Scarva Solitaire. Ruby Sunday next in the field as they climb to the top of the hill for the first time. Covered around about 2.5 furlongs, turning into the straight. Dark Gentleman clear by 12 lengths. Gino in second place, dark blue and pink colours, and the tartan jacket, Inspector Frost. Fine Parchment the outside, dark blue lilac sleeves. Broadway Star pink with a black diamond and artlets. Then comes Pentaran in the dark green and red colours. Instant Shot to the inside, black and yellow. Ruby Sunday in the pink and purple diamonds. So coming past the enclosures, just over a circuit left to go. But 1.5 miles from home now. And Dark Gentleman's clear by 8 lengths. Gino a clear second. Inspector Frost sharing third with Fine Parchment. Then Broadway Star. Instant Shot next in the field. Then Pentaran, Ruby Sunday. Scarva Solitaire, Solway Sam. Also we at the back of the field with Pakineo de Picton. So they head away now towards the final 1.25 miles. And Dark Gentleman still leads him. Leads by 6 or 7 lengths to Gino. Behind this one, Fine Parchment, Inspector Frost. They're then followed by Broadway Star. Then Instant Shot down the inside. Pentaran next towards the outer. And then the pink and purple diamonds of Ruby Sunday. Solway Sam in red with the light blue star and sleeves. And Scarva Solitaire in the black with the white sleeves. Pakineo de Picton in the red and yellow diamonds, black sleeves. And at the back, Oswey in the red with the light blue chevrons. Field packing up now as the race towards the far end of the home straight, beginning to come to halfway in the bumper. Dark Gentleman steadily coming back to the field. The lead's only 5 lengths now to Gino. Then comes Inspector Frost, Fine Parchment, then Broadway Star, Instant Shot, Ruby Sunday and Pentaran. So making their way out onto the far side now and heading towards the final 7 furlongs. Dark Gentleman starts down the far side with a lead of round about 5 lengths from Gino. Then comes Inspector Frost towards the outside with the Fine Parchment. And then comes Ruby Sunday and Broadway Star. So heading down the far side, and Dark Gentleman coming right back to them now. The lead's only 1.5 lengths to Inspector Frost. Then Fine Parchment. Then comes Gino. They're then followed by Broadway Star, Ruby Sunday next in the field. Then Pakineo de Picton making ground towards the outside. Instant Shot towards the inside, just chasing them. Head now downhill as they head towards the final 5.5 furlongs or so. Dark Gentleman leads by a couple of lengths to Inspector Frost, then Fine Parchment, then comes Gino, Broadway Star, Pakineo de Picton, Ruby Sunday. Then comes Pentaran, Instant Shot, Scarva Solitaire. Towards the back of the field, Solway Sam and Oswey. But only 8 or 9 lengths would cover them now. And they're now racing into the dip and come inside the final 5. Dark Gentleman has made all to this point. Leads by 1.5 lengths to Inspector Frost. Then comes Fine Parchment. Instant Shot next in the field with Broadway Star. Pakineo de Picton making good headway round the outside now. Oswey also making ground from the back of the field, as is Solway Sam. Leaders tightly grouped now as they head towards the far end of the back straight. 3 furlongs left to go now. And up front, it's Dark Gentleman to Broadway Star has gone through into second place. Pakineo de Picton into third. Inspector Frost in fourth. And Solway Sam. They're followed by Ruby Sunday. Then comes Fine Parchment and Oswey. So climbing to the home turn now, just over a 1/4 mile to go. Dark Gentleman taken on by Broadway Star. And Pakineo de Picton 3 wide comes to challenge. A gap then to Ruby Sunday. Then comes Solway Sam. Inspector Frost now dropping away. They come down the straight towards the final furlong. Broadway Star far side, Pakineo de Picton stand side. They've gone on from Dark Gentleman and Solway Sam inside the final furlong. Shake of the range from Graham Lee, and Pakineo de Picton bounds away by 2 or 3 lengths to Broadway Star. Another winner for Graham and for Ferdy Murphy here. Pakineo de Picton wins by 3 lengths. Pakineo de Picton, Broadway Star. Solway Sam was third. Dark Gentleman back and forth.
And the interestingly named Pakineo des Pictons rounding off a memorable day for jockey Graham Lee and trainer Ferdy Murphy, recording a superb treble on Very testing ground at Hexham, and this 5-1 shot has done it nicely. Broadway Star, the favourite, he'll be winning soon in second, with Solway Sam 6 lengths away in third. Confirmation of the SP, 5-1, 3-1 favourite, and 33-1.
Well, a 5-1 winner for Ferdy Murphy and Graham Lee, who complete a winning treble here today. And what a treble it's been as well, including the Northumberland National. But Pakineo de Picton, which is one of the David Parry Racing Partnership horses. They've had a double today. Delray Beach was another one of their horses. They've also sponsored a race, so it's been a happy day all around for David Parry and his racing partnerships. And this is another one of them. And Pakineo de Picton drawing away here, moves up alongside Broadway Star, who was a €65,000 purchase, trained by Nicky Richards, Rose Davidson in the saddle. But they've got no answers, Broadway Star, to Pakineo de Picton, who has absolutely sluiced in and goes on to complete a memorable day for trainer Ferdy Murphy and jockey Graham Lee. It was a really good performance there. Okay, let's have a look at Pakineo once again. And it's the one on the left, of course, and has a bright future, that's for sure. Ferdy Murphy's just with me. Ferdy, that was a really encouraging performance. Did that surprise you a little?
Yeah, we don't gallop them to win bumpers, Jim, you know, but it's the horse Niall Hannity picked out, had the sales with Guy Petit as well. I think they paid €12,000 from us, about 8 grand. Yeah. So like, he'd look a nice one, doesn't he? He's a good pedigree actually. He's second bred, the winner of the French Gold Cup.
Is that right?
Yeah, in Otay, the jumping one. So he'd look quite smart, I think, and he jumps fantastic, this fella.
And so it's completed a fantastic day for you.
Yeah, really good now, really good, you know. So nice prize money to put on here, and maybe the Southern lads missed it, you know. So we're quite pleased with none of them are up here. You know?
Now, what about the weekend prospects there? We spoke before about Aces 4 and Leading Man.
Yeah.
Any others at all that you're looking forward to at the weekend?
We have a few nice horses going down to Huntingdon. They'll run. Horse I bought, Dancer Serenade, I bought off of Tom Tate at the May Sales. He'll run in the handicap order. He'll probably need it. There's a very nice horse, Lebert Gallant, in the bumper at Haydock, but usually the Haydock bumpers are quite difficult to win. We're only giving him a run like this fella here for experience, but the following couple of weeks, I think it opens up quite a bit, and then Norton will have a lot more runners, you know.
And La Tantica, we got any sort of firming up of plans there?
Well, they've given him £6 for his Paddy Power win, and that would put the Boyle Sport very tempting, but we'll just play it along. We have 3 mares for that anyway, so I think we'll stick with the Lexus and see where that leaves us with him. He's only 7 and he's improving, Jim, so if he behaved well in the Lexus, then we'd probably have a look at the Pillar, go back to Cheltenham, and then hopefully he's a Gold Cup horse, you know.
So you're not ruling out the Boyle Sports, or you are?
Not at the moment. They've been very. I thought the handicapper gave us £6,
yeah,
and probably gave us that to encourage us to run.
Yeah.
We'll just see. I'll speak to the owners. Obviously, Sean Murphy's horse I've got laid out for that 3 mares, and
sure,
that's probably, if he stays on track, then he will go for it. And then, but if anything should happen to him, then maybe we change our mind, you know.
Ferdy, well done today. Here's your winner coming in.
Thanks,
now.
Jim.
Well done.
Thanks a lot, Jim.
Ferdy Murphy there. What a great day he's had here this afternoon at Hexham. Getting pretty dark here. Let's check the full result now of the final event.
Thanks, Jim. Pakineo de Picton 5-1 under Graham Lee. It's been a good day at the office for him. Second, number 1, Broadway Star, 3-1 favourite, and third, number 12, Solway Sam at 33-1. 12 ran. Non-runners 2.